All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. All right, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, giving a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and pretty much if you want to, call this a prophecy watch, you can call it that. I'm just reporting on a video that many brothers have reported on. All right, it's obviously in the mainstream media. Okay, it's obviously in the news. All right, but I was watching the elder brother Manatazak from GMS South Carolina. I was upstairs, organizing, and I was listening to his video that he did on this situation as far as Venezuela and Trump and all of that. And all it's pretty much showing you is that America is the hammer of the earth. All right. And it's a lot of hypocrisy that goes on concerning Babylon the Great. All right. It's so much hypocrisy, man. All right. Here it is. You can go into a foreign land and basically arrest their leader, bring them back to your land and charge them on all types of charges, you know, and basically go into their land, occupy that land, saying that we're gonna run that land. All right, and basically all they doing is taking their resources. All right, and that's what Esau does. He's always been known for creating a boogeyman, and then go in your land, set up shop, run it, might put a puppet leader up in there, and then suck your resources out your land, and then he'll take off. All right. And that's basically what you're seeing, that this place is the hammer of the earth, man. Okay. But it's hypocrisy, because if you look at your leader, which is Donald Trump, all right, he's a felon, right? He got elected and he's a convicted felon. All right. But nobody's going to come up in America and arrest him. All right. And say, hey, you're a felon, But that's why Yahweh Shai got to come back, because this whole fucking earth is in a ball of confusion, man. That's exactly why Yahweh Shai got to come back, so hypocrisy can be put out to earth. All right? It's a bunch of, when you look around in this society, it's a bunch of confusion, man. And we know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is not the author of confusion, right? So I want to start in the book of Jeremiah, all right, chapter, what is this, 50, and verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. All right. You see battle. I mean, you see warlike tactics being made. All right. Which we're going to get Joel 3. You see a bunch of every time you turn on the news is war. All right. Confusion. All right. People gearing up, getting ready. That's why as men of the Lord, you got to have your head on the swivel, man. You got to always be ready. You got to always be watching. You got to always be reporting. There was a African leader, I forgot his name, but he basically said he was calling out what Babylon, America was doing to Venezuela, and he said we gotta invest in nuclear weapons. He said he was like some type of African leader, I believe. He said we gotta invest in nuclear weapons, because they see that if you ain't got the right weapons to defend yourself, which right now will be considered nuclear weapons. That's why the scriptures say, let the weak say I'm strong, right? If you don't have particular nuclear weapons or weapons to defend yourself, Babylon will just come up in there and just fucking take your shit, man. But see, Esau is showing you that he's the true bully, all right? But guess what? Yahweh Shai is the bully that's going to bully the bully, right? Because all bullies eventually get bullied, man, all right? You the bully until a bigger bully comes, and Yahweh Shai is going to come bully your ass and take you out of power, man, and everybody else on the planet. All right? That's the time that we entering into. Okay? You're going to actually see what it feels like to be bullied and taken down, man, when Yahweh Shai comes back. All right? So it says, a sound of battle is in the land and of a great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Right. It's going to be so, you know, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a big question in that day. How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder? Right? Big bad America. Okay? Big old bad America, man. You think you can just do whatever you want to do. And you doing it right now. We give you a big round of applause, man. You doing what you do, right? But when Yahweh Shai comes, he gonna take your ass down, man. Okay? Him and the innumerable amount of angels. And we're not gonna have to do nothing but sit back, watch, and pray that we're delivered. Okay? Like I said, man, you see how this devil, man, he'll come in your shit, right? And it reminds me exactly how he did the Gad and Reuben, man. Okay? Which that was prophecy, all right? But he'll come up in your shit, man, and he'll take whatever the fuck he want, when he wants. That's why the scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right? It's clear that Esau Edom is in rulership, man. He's in his power stead right now, getting ready to be taken down. All right? It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. Thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. All right? And this is the modern day land of the Chaldeans, man. All right? And I'm going to actually do, Lord willing, I'm going to do a video. But they say that the Chaldeans were known for their witchcraft. And America is circled and filled with witchcraft, man. Everywhere you look, it's enchantments all on you. All right? From there, I wanted to get, which that's actually, Shalom, brother. How about Shemya Shabrakatah? That's actually a long chapter, Jeremiah, right? So from there, I want to go to, because we know that Esau Edom, what he's doing now is he's showing you that, you know, he's heaping into him all people, right? Like it says in Habakkuk. All right, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, I'll start at verse 2. I'll start at verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And this is the point. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, which this is one of the precepts we always read. But the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right, which means he's always minding somebody else's fucking business, man. He's always in somebody else's backyard when his backyard is full of dog shit. All right, you'll go over to this person's yard and say, hey, man, you need to clean up all this dog shit, man. It's a mess back here. But in your fucking backyard, you got the old dog shit that is so old that this shit is white now, man. You know? You ain't taking care of your own homeland, man. There's people in America that got all types of issues going on, all types of problems, the debt, you know, the medical system is jacked up. Everybody's in debt. Everybody's got student loans, behind on everything. All right? People can't afford to live. Okay? There's a bunch of people with mental issues, homelessness, whole bunch of shit, man, going on in this society, man. But he'll go into another person's homeland and tell you what you need to do. All right? So he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And that's what you see with the whole Venezuela situation, man. All right? Now, like the elder brother has said, yeah, man, that dude, the Venezuelan president, who knows what he does, if he's a drug smuggler or a drug dealer or whatever. All right? We're not saying that he's some type of good guy. The point is that we're bringing forth the evidence how Esau Edom is the most proud man on the fucking planet, man. And he's in his power seat. Also, when he makes moves like that, it proves that they're the Edomites. Because the scriptures tell us in the latter times that the Edomites will be in power. Esau is the end of the world, right? So yea, also because he transgressive by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. Right? We all know that they over there. They say they over there for that oil, but they say from what I heard, in small research, they say that Venezuela does have a lot of oil, but their oil is more they say their oil is not like the Arab oil. The Arab oil is a real thin, real fine. It's more rich. But they say the oil over there in Venezuela is more thick. But it's still oil. All right, and they got a lot of gold and silver over there. And they're Jakes as well. They're Israelites. Okay, the Venezuelans are Israelites. All right. So basically, they went over there and hijacked the Jake and his wife, and brought him back to America and bring him up on charges, man. All right. So that also shows the hatred that Esau Edom has for you Jakes, man. All right. And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And you see how Trump was. He basically was like, yeah, we're running it now. We're running it. All right, we don't trust nobody else running it. We're gonna run it. But you Edomites, you can't run your own shit, man. Esau can't run his own shit, but he wants to run somebody else's shit, man. Take a look in the mirror, man. But that's the hypocrisy of this damn devil, man. That's the hypocrisy of this damn devil, man. All right. This is the book of Obadiah, verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's how they're moving, man. When you truly pay attention to how this devil is moving, his spirit is like, who's going to take me down? Who's going to bring me down, man? I'm Esau. This is my earth. All right. That's how basically Trump was flexing. Like, we got the most powerful military in the world. All right. No Americans were hurt. No Americans were injured. We got the most powerful equipment in the world. These are the things he was saying. Right? And rightfully so. But who gave that to you, man? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. He gave you the little bit of technology that you got. But you think that the pride of your heart, you believe that somehow you made it all. You made all of that. But the scriptures say he created the smith that blew off the coals in the fire, man. The Lord did that, man. But the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So your end is come, man. All right? Your end is come. That was the point on that. I wanted to get that. The pride of thine heart, right? But this nigga Esau, man. I be laughing at him. I ain't gonna lie, man. Cause he's moving how he's supposed to move, like the bully and the man that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai made him to be, or the nation that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai made him to be, right? So just be more prepared for a prophecy watch, all right? Cause Salakia brothers. Because there's going to be more. There's going to be more. This is going to, this ain't the only videos we going to do on this, man. There's going to be more, right? Now, like I said, that one African guy, that leader, he basically said, we got to invest in nuclear weapons, man, because they want to be able to protect themselves. But at the end of the day, all the prophecies are written, and the nations are going to, they're going to fight. They're going to come against Babylon and ultimately destroy it, right? Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's going into the different third world nations, all right? Which now Yahweh Shem Shai has particular third world nations gearing up and being able to have weaponry for themselves, the thermonuclear weapons, all right? Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be awakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. And all of these different chess moves you see, all right, like this whole Venezuela situation, it's all a chess move of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. To ultimately, he's putting everything in place. Now, we don't know what this is going to bring, but he's putting everything into place, all right? Let the heathen be wakened, come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right, which that's Yahweh Shaphat, which is the Lord's judgment. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Right, their wickedness is great, man. And it's all really starting with Esau. He's known as the border of wickedness, right? Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Okay, and we, like I said, we can see it coming with these different moves being made by Yahweh Shem Shai, and we have to just sit back and report, man. All right, and that's fair to me, right? We sitting back, we reporting, and you know we're being good watchmen. Okay, we're doing the best we can. And we're going to continue to, feed the sheep. Because that's what we're supposed to do, feed the sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep. I thought it was Isaiah 62 that I was looking for. But, Salakia. I think that's it. But yeah, the Lord told us, man, I've set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, right? So, but yeah, with this whole, like I said, man, this whole Venezuela situation that's going on, we're going to see what Yahweh Shem Shai brings about it, man. All right, but basically that's, we believe, well, I believe that, they going up in there for resources because that's what Esau normally does. He'll go in there, take your resources, take your land, and, put a puppet leader up in there, and then he'll dip out once he sucks your land dry. All right, and that's why a lot of the nations don't fuck with him, man. That's why a lot of them do their own deals with each other. All right, because they see that how he does business. That's why the scriptures say, therefore the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, man. Because they see how you truly deal. And the whole world sees how you truly deal, man. So, I just want to do a little video on that. Lord willing, you brothers were edified. And we're going to obviously keep reporting a bunch of brothers doing videos on it. A lot of brothers go a lot deeper into it, but Lord willing, I can come back with some more. All right, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. All right, on to the next. Shalom.